Hey guys, so I keep getting tons of requests to do a video of all my sketchbooks, and I always tell people like, no, I don't really want all my drawings being out on the internet, and I don't even have all my sketchbooks in one place because a bunch of my art stuff got left behind at my mom's house, which is in a totally different province than where I live. But I'm at home right now, so I thought I would show you guys all the sketchbooks that I have here. And I definitely am missing a ton of artwork from when I was a lot younger, like between the ages of 10 and 14. I don't know what happened to all of it, but I'll show you some of the stuff I do have. So this is the first ever sketchbook I ever got. A lot of the drawings I erased and then covered with another piece of paper, so I have no idea what was under here at one point. But these are drawings I did from a Walter Foster How to Draw book. These are from 2006, mid 2006, so I was 15. This is from March 2001, which means I was 10 years old. I had a How to Draw Simpsons book and drew these. Yep. Also around the same time, I would have been 11 here, I drew my two cats that I had at the time. There's Pepper and here's Emma. And then I have a couple more drawings from that Walter Foster book. I did the cat twice. And then there's this bird. I've always really liked this bird picture. I was 15 at the time. And then I just saw these. I laughed when I was looking through this just a few minutes ago because this is from the movie American Psycho. I just copied some of the poses he was doing, and then I never filled this. It's not very good paper for erasing, so I wasn't always the biggest fan of it. But soon after I got this sketchbook, I haven't even flipped through this, so I have no idea what's in here. Okay, these are from an old How to Draw book by Katie Coop that I got a long time ago. I was 12 at the time that I drew this, but I wasn't really into anime or manga, but I was just drawing in that style just for fun. So I have some drawings from that time. So these are all directly copied from that book. This one was just sort of invented by me. This was copied from the book in the setup of the design, but the characters are different, and the pictures, what's happening in the pictures is different. But I copied the sleeping pose and the rainy, sad pose. Here's a chibi from that book. The tripod is right in my face. It's hard. Okay. And then for some reason I drew on both sides of this page. But I have Chihiro. I drew this in 2004, January, so I was 13. Then I have Inuyasha pictures. I was never really into Inuyasha, but my sister was. And then I a Tokyo Mew Mew thing. And I forget what this was. It was Black Cat or something. The guy was like a cat. And there's him drinking milk. No, oh my god, okay. This, I tried copying off the cover of a magazine. It's supposed to be Jessica Simpson. Yeah. There you go. This I just sort of invented. I don't know. It's not very good. Here's some teddies. Girl, I was sketching, never finished. This girl. What's the date on this one? I was 17. But then I didn't draw anything else on this one. Okay, then I have this huge accordion folder, which is where I stick all my loose papers. And there's a ton of stuff in here. I'm probably not going to show all of it. I just grabbed the stuff from one section. I haven't even flipped through this. I have no idea what kind of things I'd stuck in there. This was from grade 11 biology class. We had to do a little booklet. I had to do certain pages, and then my partner had to do certain pages. Wait, or was that something else? Yeah, that was something else. This one's all by me. Never mind. Yeah, whenever it's something artistic, I went all out. I made a whole magazine in that class, and I did comic books, comic pages, fully colored. I had a total of 8 colored pages, I think. Yeah, my teacher was so impressed with it. Story of the Little Mitten. I'm not even gonna read that. Maybe I will. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a cute little mitten who was all alone in the streets, but she didn't mind being alone. She was happy. Whenever someone tried to take her home, she defended herself with her laser vision. Her powers came from her round ball tail and from weeks of watching TV through someone's window. One day, while Little Mitten was hovering along, oh my god, she saw a little boy mitten down below. He had a tail like hers. She decided to talk to him. "Hi, I'm Little Mitten." He's scratching the tree. He said his name was Cheek. They became good friends and spent their time frying stuff they found on the ground. A cork. One day she caught Cheek doing an unforgivable act. Licking an ice cream. Fries Cheek. Oh my god. And then she was alone once again. Little Mitten, Cheek, just a pile of ash. But still evil. She's all alone, but still evil. Oh god. This is just a little... I did all kinds of comics in class all the time. And this was Lollipop, just licking Lollipop in different situations, like monkey bars, car, sitting on the toilet, snowboarding, at the mall. That's my dog licking it. Jump rope, watching people, creeping on people while they're making out, and then dreaming of the Lollipop. Yeah. Okay. Okay, these... Oh god, these are hideous. I did, like, these were for the artwork for those Copic sets that I did for Otaku Fuel. Yeah, looking back on these, I'm like, ew. So there's that one. And this one, I don't mind so much, but oh my god, look at her body. So, this one never got used, because I did a different one wherever that went. I don't know. This one, I did this. I think it was for like a school uniform contest or something. I forget. That's old. Well, I was 19, but man. This was like an old skin tutorial, I think. This was probably an old hair tutorial, I don't know. This, which for a while was the symbol of manga lessons. I didn't choose for this girl to be the symbol of manga lessons back then. Like, the owners of manga lessons just like picked that picture, so I was like, oh, okay, guess we'll use that. So yeah. There's another drawing of her. This was when I was first trying to figure out her design, so the color scheme and the design is a bit different. This was the final design that I went with. This was an old hair tutorial. This, just a little doodle. Another little Copic drawing. This was copied from Mermaid Melody. I did a lot of copy drawings when I first started. This was cute. I think that's all I kept that is because there's a little face on it. Someone requested that I did a drawing from this one anime, so I found a picture of it on the internet and copied it. None of these are in order, by the way. These are really random. This was some Copic drawing I did. That's such a waste of ink. Oh my god. The dancing. I think I looked up reference for this pose. There's a Zed Kitty Zed drawing. Wait, was that the one I did in my How to Draw My Zed Kitty Zed character? I don't remember. Probably. This is hideous. And again, big waste of ink, just like blocking in color. Oh god. This video is going to be like forever long. Okay. This was a little watercolor painting I did. This feels like regular computer paper. That's not a good idea to use when you're painting. These are copies from Mermaid Melody. Here's like the pencil sketch version of that one you saw. This one I just made up myself. These are all upside down, so I should just flip the whole pack. Copied this out of Nintendo Powers from Children of Mana, I think. This was a copy of some random internet picture. Copy off the internet. Copy off the internet. Copy from a game, like some sort of doctor game. This was a copy off the internet. That's why most of these never saw, like, the light of days, because, like, they're just copies, so, like, they're a lot better than when I try to do my own original characters around the same time, because they're copied from the internet. This is a cover of Love Hina. Chobits! Another Chobits. I was into Chobits for a while. This is from Absolute Boyfriend, I think. There's one panel where he's carrying groceries, and I tried coloring it, and it's all ugly. This I just made up. This looks like some hand studies, like bone. This is from Absolute Boyfriend. That's from Absolute Boyfriend. Man, I had a lot of time to draw when I was in high school. Oh my god. This is Cloud. It's from Mermaid Melody. Wait, yeah. Yeah. I went through a huge Mermaid Melody phase. It's weird because I forget pretty much everything about it. always loved this picture. I just love the way it turned out. Oh, and this one from Absolute Boyfriend. Ah! Good moment. Good moment. I also really like this, the small version of her on the side. More Mermaid Melody. Absolute Boyfriend. These were in-class doodles, and these little ones were actually cut out and glued on there. And that's me and my boyfriend. He's wearing a little Triforce shirt. Eehee. This was, I had a real photograph of my friends, and that's a manga version of that photograph. This is kind of, whoa, I don't know. Just a little doodle. This is a manga version, whoa, of a page in Cosmo magazine. There was a guy, and I just kind of like copied his body and stuck an anime face on him. This is Zero from Vampire Knight. That's a copy. This is an original drawing, like original character. I did a few of her, I think, different clothes. Yeah, that's a different shirt. This was a doodle I did at school one day. I remember I didn't have an eraser on me, so I did all this just like, I just sketched it like as it is. So I thought that turned out pretty well for just being like no eraser, and it's not copied from anything. This is also not copied from anything, but it's really weird. Oh god. Sketch, there's a finished version of that. This was a picture of Kaito from Mermaid Melody, and then it went missing, and then I found it under my bed. My dog chewed it up. These are originals. This one I copied, like, of my real hand. I held a brush in my hand, and then I just copied it. These are all my own designs. This is from Absolute Boyfriend, and then I did some hands that I just copied from my own hand. First I thought this was a middle finger. It's not. I started making a comic for my boyfriend once upon a time in the style of like Arena Tanamura, whatever frick her name is. And it's supposed to be about like a new girl, which was me because I was a new girl. And then he's just like this creep that creeps on her. He's like heavily breathing right there, and she's like, yeah. I never finished it. I don't even know if I ever showed him these pages. There's a guy in a coat. Oh, hi, that's just a sketch I did on my homework page. Same with these. Like I said, I didn't go through these. Here's like, this is the kind of stuff I'd do in class. The little fickle. No, skip past that. Dumb. This was a commission I did. It was my very first ever commission of a little girl who could be a character on Fairy Tail, but it was like the commissioner's own design. I had this sumi set, however you pronounce it, with like ink and paintbrush. Did a little grasshopper. This is just like in class notes again, and we were talking about these tests the scientist was doing on mice, and so I did a little comic about it, about the mouse.